Hey everyone, welcome to World of Warcraft, The Legend of Berndahl. We are in the hinterlands, helping out this forward camp right outside of Jintha'Alor, fighting trolls. We spent a little bit of time in the lower tiers clearing some trolls out, but I suspect they're going to send us back for more, so let's see. We're making good progress. Keep pressing on and don't falter. The Vile Branch Berserkers fight like savage animals whipped into a blood frenzy. Their shadowcasters summon foul spirits from beyond this world. This is why we're getting rid of these depraved creatures, Berndahl. Never forget that. Head to the middle tier and kill the Berserkers and shadowcasters. And I've got a plan to pit troll against troll. The Vile Branch have a big old troll locked up in a pit with some flimsy looking chains. I've seen those things fight, and there's no way those will hold if the big brute gets swinging mad. I want you to find the dire troll and fight him, Berndahl. Don't kill him, just smack him around till he's seeing red, and let him break free and get out of his way. He'll be a big pain for the Vile Branch. Fight Ongo Longo until he breaks free. And the Vile Branch trolls here were always worshippers of the foul god Hakar, the Loa of Blood. He was a sick and twisted entity that nearly broke through to our world but was defeated long ago. The Vile Branch are still stirring their dark cauldrons, ones they filled with blood years before. They're either holding on to hope for a long-dead spirit, or they're up to something new and just as sinister. Get me those vessels, Berndahl. We need to examine them with the spiders and see just what's going on here. Find 5 vessels of tainted blood. Okay. Well, let's get on that. And since we're only dealing with stuff on the middle tier, we're going to do everything we can to avoid trolls on the lower tier. Or at least lose them if we can. It's going to be tricky because there's like hundreds of them. See what we can do to sidestep some of them. And this is where we're going. So let's come over here and fight whatever's left. That's not too bad. Should end up having to kill one of them. Let's see. Tell you what we're going to do is we're going to go through this way until we get to the Ongalonga. And then if there are still more of these guys we have to fight, then we will we'll double back and hit some of these sideways in. Because I see Ongalonga's like up here. Yeah, there's a keep an eye out for those vessels.
We can't attack them.
Be convenient if they had more of them out. Seems for every shadowcaster there's only a handful of the or for every shadowcaster, or every handful of shadowcasters, there's only a couple of those vessels. Or maybe only one. Anyway, I've only seen the one so far. Hopefully we'll find more of them as we go up. There's a chest. That's going to be hard to ignore.
Too far away.
Oh, and already we've passed Berserkers and Shadowcasters. These are all... Oh, what was that? The Ziggler. A blue dagger. Fortunately, we don't use daggers. So now we've just got Shadow Hunters, and I mean, we've moved on to... Let's see. These are just everybody. They're not specifically the Shadowcasters. Okay, well, now what I'm thinking is likely is we're going to get all the way up here to Ongalongo, and then they're going to send us down here to deal with these hide skinners and shadow hunters. Ah, stun. That wasn't a stun. What is that? Oh, disorient, I guess. Just like slows you down for a second. A couple seconds. Anyway, let's see. So I might have mentioned on this, I mentioned on a previous episode, this is not my favorite quest chain. They have this almost same exact quest chain for Horde. And it's not so bad when there are other players up here doing the same thing. Because the map, yeah, this road actually like takes you back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, and you go like up. You know, you go all the way, you go like halfway across one tier and then go up, and then you go halfway across the next tier and you go up. And the quest chain itself, you end up fighting the low level trolls, and then you fight the second tier trolls, and then you fight the third tier trolls. But the quest chains themselves, you know, they expect you to do the first tier stuff, and then you go back and you turn them in, and then you go and do the second tier, which involves you having to go all the way back through the first tier, and then you do those quests, and you do the... Let's see, we want to go this way. So you do the whole second tier, and then you have to go all the way back through the second tier. Let's see, he should be in here. And then you get quests for the third tier, which involves you having to go through the first and second tiers, and you see where I'm going with this. It's a lot of going through the same areas over and over again. Although I suppose could have just been smart and mounted and just kind of run through parts of that, but I didn't think to do that until just now. Okay, Ongalongo. Okay, he's enraged now. Oh shoot, I don't want you to be enraged to me. Haha. Oh, get out of his way, get out of his way. Then he's supposed to go through here and start fighting everybody, but looks to me like he just kind of disappeared. Anyway. So we need one more vessel of tainted blood. So let's ride around and look for that. And then get back to camp where they will give us a quest to come back out here and do more stuff. One advantage I saw of the Alliance camp, and I feel like I've already said all this stuff before, but yeah, actually I had. They have a way that you can just skip right to the top, which is really nice. Because when you finally get sick of going up and fighting your way through everything, then you can just skip everybody. Okay, I need one more vessel. Where's your vessels? There's one. And it might involve just being a little sneakier and not pulling every single thing around here. Aha! And we we are out of here. Okay. So let's see. Road. And shortcut. Going down's a little bit easier if you don't mind taking a little bit of damage. Haha. Haha. Nope. You can't catch us. You might be able to catch us, but probably not. Nope, you're too slow. And we are back into camp. Hey guys.
Great to meet you.
Which one did I...
See you soon.
I was in such a hurry to finish these quests and get away. I missed a berserker and a shadowcaster. Yeah, that's just how much I like these quests. I'm in such a hurry to get them over with that I actually didn't finish one. Anyway. This will just give me another chance to highlight Logger's awesome jumping skills. And he can successfully get us past dozens of trolls. Ugh. Come on. Berserker. And Shadowcaster. And now we're done with that quest.
I'm out of range.
Okay, now let's make sure. Actually, let's heal. Okay, so Dark Vessels, check. Ongalongo, check. Death to the Vile Branch, check. Okay, so now we're actually done with all these, so... Ugh. They knocked me off my horse. I do not appreciate that. To be fair, they're probably ready for me because I'd just done the exact same thing. But like, hey, here comes that dwarf on that horse. Let's knock him off this time. Anyway, hopefully we will be done with this soon. Let's see. Okay, here we go, guys. Okay, now I'm actually seriously done.
Hi.
Let's talk to Fragar first. Be careful near those cauldrons, Paladin. The Vile Branch won't give them up easily. This isn't just blood, it's venom. Spiders. Venom. I hope I'm wrong about my hunches here, Berndahl. Dark Vessel Breastplate. Ooh, that's good.
Watch your back.
You do not meet the requirements for that quest. Gonna guess it's for his next quest. Although he doesn't have a gray question mark over his head, so I'm not sure about that. Oh, and I got some blue bracers from before. And the Ziggler. Okay, so I will say that despite the fact that this quest line's a little annoying, you do get some blue gear from it, so... okay. It won't be long until we're the only dwarves left breathing on these walls. They're not dwarves, so we're already the only dwarves breathing on these walls. Only the strongest of foulest Vile Branch are left now, the soul eaters and blood drinkers, foul worshippers of the evil god Hakar. Don't forget, you're not just fighting trolls here, Berndahl, you're fighting dark and evil forces that'll churn this land into ash if you let them live. Show no mercy. Kill 5 blood drinkers and 5 soul eaters. Which are actually higher up than where we were, so we will probably use this guy here. Ain't that a hoot? Wish I could have seen it myself.
See you soon.
Okay, so yeah, they're not the only trolls that are left, by the
How
way.
are you?
Summit of Fate. You have to go to the summit now, Berndahl. Our warriors won't go past the final gates. They say it still is a tomb, not a sound, not a breath, not a hint of motion. They think it's a trap. But based on what you brought me, I'm worried it's something even more sinister. Go to the altar, investigate what's happened, and bring me back any sort of mystical object or dark idol you find. Do you hear me? Collect 8 spider idols. Okay, now I would like a ride to the top, because I think we're close to the top. Alrighty. What is that down there? That's a new place we haven't been yet. Altar of Zul. Might have to check that out next. Aha! Here's Stormbeat. Oh, more sentries. Kinda looks like you guys are already controlling the top. Oh, and this actually doesn't lead back into... Well, maybe it does. Hopefully this leads back to the ruins, so that we can finish the other quest as well, but... Yeah, it looks like it does. Ominous. No, it is not too busy out here, is it? So where are they all? Oh, there they go. Here are some soul eaters and blood drinkers. No more blood drinking and soul eating on my watch. Nope. Gonna have to go back to eating and drinking what trolls normally eat and drink.
Too far away.
That's just a shadow hunter. He's not who we're looking for. They're more this way, maybe. But there's definitely some spider idols this direction. A sacrificed vile branch. Oh, this isn't good. Ooh. I mean, I'm kind of glad I didn't have to do all this, but let's see. And okay, let's check what's in here. I know our quest is not to go in here. Aha. Spawn of Shadra. Ah, okay. So we got some crazy spider cult going on here. Is that... That is not the name of the god they said they used to worship, either. It was like a Hakar or something like that. So this is new. Chandra, huh? Okay. Nope. Okay, so we got our spider idols. Now we just have to go and find some more soul eaters and blood drinkers and head back down. It's too bad they didn't have an innkeeper down there, or we could have hearthstoned. He's not who we're looking for either. But in here. Just more dead people. A totem of wind howls past the statue as you stand in front of it. Well, that's creepy. So maybe they're actually worshipping a couple different guys. Okay. And that looks like kind of a snake god.
Range. Too far away.
Oh, okay. So I think I'm getting a little bit more of what's going on here. This actually is a temple to a former god, maybe that Hakar that they were talking about, but they don't worship him anymore, so they've converted that into a wolf den. Well, that's kind of interesting. I like how I'm a big fan of telling a story without, you know, like hitting you over the head with it. So you do little things like that. And that's definitely not hitting your head over. It's not hitting you over the head with it because you probably wouldn't even notice if you weren't paying too much attention. Okay, so we've got like this snake god, and they've converted all these areas into other things because they don't worship him anymore. But I'm actually not finding any more of these blood drinkers or soul eaters. This is where they're supposed to be. I mean, there would be a down arrow if they were trying to tell us it was down on another level. Although, we'll go ahead and go down to the next level and make sure. Because it's definitely possible. Oh, yeah. There's one right there. Well, not this guy, but that one right there. One soul eater. And, yep, soul eaters, blood drinkers. I thought so.
I need to get closer.
And is that what I see? Another blood drinker. Alright. So they're actually hanging out down here. Let's pull these guys.
Too far away.
And just like that. Actually, since we cleared this room out, make sure that. Figured with that many high level, but guys, there might be some treasure or something, but no such luck. And back to. Let's see. That cave was the. Yeah, this cave was the. This was the way back to that little foothold that the dwarves have gotten. Okay. So now maybe they'll send us to deal with the whatever's in that spider cave. Because whatever the trolls are worshipping, that's probably worth dealing with. Ooh, what's the tree? Huh. That is a big tree. So yeah, we got this altar Azul to check out. Got this area down here. Skulk Rock. I think we've actually been there. We're dealing with kobolds or something. Got some owlbears. Okay. So I'm going to come tell these guys what I found, and they're going to send me right back. But at least this way I get to, I get a ride up. Thank you, Sharp Peak. Hey, Frogger. What did you find? I found these spider idols. Dead, all of them, around the altar, and you found these spider idols on them? It's Shadra, the spider Laura. They're trying to tap her power. Uh-oh, not the keeper. Shadra the spider Loa, the venom queen, a spirit of darkness and death. If there's been a sacrifice, they're trying to bring her forth as a last-ditch effort. If the vile branch are performing rituals, I'm not going to let them finish. Check the cave behind the altar at the top of Jintha'Alor. Deep within it, one of Shadra's keepers might still be lurking. Kill her and take whatever she carries back here so we can know what's going on. Alright. And venomous secrets. If the sacrifice has already been made, Shadra's presence is going to start creeping into this realm. That cave's probably full of her spawn by now. Don't let them escape, Berndahl. Slay any of those vile spiders you find.
You got my attention.
It's ours now. We've cleared straight through them. Jintha'Alor is good as wiped out. Well, it's really not, but, you know. Who might argue?
Watch your back.
Okay, we've got a new pendant. Well, when I say new, I mean our first pendant. Okay, we got a lot of stuff to sell. Okay, so... yeah, I need a ride back up. Oh, sorry. I need a ride back up.
What's on your mind?
We will deal with that, Shadra spawn. So yeah, it seems to me maybe we have to deal with this next. Maybe find out what's in this area there. And then there's a whole stretch of land that we've just been flying over or passing through. And I bet you there's a guard right around the corner here. Yep. Oh, right around the corner there. That's what I meant.
Too far.
I wonder what the snake god thinks that a spider is taking over this little area. Probably not too happy. Probably can't do anything about it, but not too happy. Some iron around here too. Oh, look at that, level 35, and I received Rebuke. Interrupts spellcasting and prevents any spell in that school from being cast for 4 seconds. That is an awesome thing to get. Spiders coming this way. Let's hide in the corner so we can change our bags around. Let's see. There's our stun. There's our area attack. Shield. Shield. Taunt. I never remember to use this. But taunt. And put that there. And then we will lock those bars back. Sorry, interface, action bars, lock action bars.
Too far away.
I know lots of people use add-ons for their action buttons. And especially like if you get into PvP or raiding or something, ideally you don't want to be clicking on buttons. It just takes too much time. You want to be moving and using your powers, all just using the keyboard. Well, just using your keyboard for that, and then you can do most of your moving with the mouse. You do your targeting with the mouse as well, but I have not been doing much PvP or raiding, so I still use the keyboard for everything. I find that it works pretty well for most things. That and, some more ore. That and, honestly, what I can remember is, when I started raiding, or actually I think it was when I started PvPing, I went and I totally changed my whole keyboard layout up. So that I could learn to not actually have to click buttons. And I can remember being awful for about a month. Which probably says something more about my skill than anything else, but it's quite a shift to switch back over. Okay, but enough of that. Here is Mortagya, the Keeper, and spawn that's in the way. Okay, now here's Mortagya, the Keeper, who it was not actually that hard. Okay, so I guess she's a troll that a troll worshiper of Shadra that's like head priest or something. Alrighty. Shortcut. Let's get the heck out of here. Hopefully with us killing the head shadow priest, these trolls will have to go back to causing old-fashioned trouble, and will not be such a thorn on the dwarves, the wild hammer dwarven side. I guess that goes to show there's lots of problems going on here, not just cataclysms and twilight hammers and that kind of stuff. There's all kinds of badness going on.
Too far away.
But with that taken care of, hopefully the dwarves can go and take over these ruins, and won't have any more troll problems for a while. Let's see, what do we get from that? We got an alchemy recipe, which I don't need. Get some jade, that's nice. We have a lot of pocket lint. We have a lot of stuff to sell. And a citrine, that's nice. have not been using my sharpening stones. I will need to make some more of those. Looks like we're down to just one. Okay, I took care of your spider problem. Be sure you search your yeah, I already did that. A tablet, if I can read this. This is a ritual to summon Shadra herself into this world, and a list of idols needed. You've done a good job slaying this keeper and getting hold of this in Berndahl. And we get some shoulders. Good riddance. May those horrid things never walk these lands again.
Off with you.
Alright. And Tracker Yoro.
Arcanon Poros.
Ah, a Draenei. I may appear far from home to you, Paladin, but quite a few of my people were led here by Ambassador Rualeth. We have settled with the High Elves of the Celdanil Lodge to the northwest, to train in the ways of light and enjoy the peaceful beauty of this land. Such peace may be short-lived. We have seen the Horde moving further west from here. Could you travel to Celdanil and give warning to Anchorite Traska? Her cabin is just north of the main lodge.
Be kind to those
That
less fortunate.
sounds like a worthy task. And, more importantly, it'll get me the heck out of here. So... So now we have green shoulders that are better than the blue ones that we had before. Oh well. So where are we heading? Over here to Celdanil Lodge. Alright. We'll head up there. Pet tamer. Owlbears. Okay. Tell you what, we are going to take a quick shortcut through this area on the map that we haven't seen before, just to see what it is. And hopefully not get knocked off of a logger here by all these owlbears. Owl beasts, sorry. Wow, there's a lot of them. Okay, so what is this area here? I'm seeing spiders. A creeping ruin. Spiders. Yep, just spiders. And wolves. Ah. Should have known this was gonna happen. Nope. Look at that, I actually remembered my power that got rid of poison. Okay, enough just exploring randomly. Let's head back to the road and get to Celdanil. So it looks like we're making pretty steady progress. This area is supposed to be level 30 to 35, and we are level 35 now. So either we are reaching the end of the quests in this area, or we are going to be out-leveling the content again. I'm kind of thinking... look at that, that's a Hiawatha research station. Oh, we saw that before. That's an undead area. Or, betcha it's a Tauren / undead area. But I think this is where we're going here. And, let's see, there's some high elves. Celdanil Lodge. I hope I'm saying that right. Oh, and the person I'm talking to is not in here, but around here instead. Be really nice if you had a merchant. Merchants? No merchants. Because I'm having a bag problem here, and then my bags are full. Anchorite
May the
Traska.
light embrace you.
Yours since warning of the Horde, the High Vale have been cautious of an attack for some time now. In fact, we have been screams and the clash of metal break out from the south. By the light, they are here. Uh-oh.
Favor the road traveled by me.
Oh, they are here. Well, that sounds like a problem for another episode. But what I was trying to say, although that's an exciting way to end the session. So it looks to me like we're probably, from here, we're going to go to the Western Plate Lands. Maybe not next episode, but soon. And then maybe off to the Eastern Plate Lands. And from there, I'm not sure where we'll go, but that'll be... I mean, that right there will get us up to level 45. And honestly, I cannot believe how fast we're leveling up here. So, anyway, this has been fun. I hope you've enjoyed this. Thanks for watching. See you soon.